you may have heard me say this on my Raw review report or my SmackDown review report for this week, but I am not excited or looking forward to Hell in a Cell. I'm just not. I literally was fighting sleep during Raw, and on SmackDown, I'm just like, look at these cowards run. And no hype for the WWE Championship with a confrontation and a wrong place main event. And yeah. But anyway, before I start ranting and raving right there, these are my predictions for WWE Hell in a Cell 2018. So this is one of the two tag team championships that will be defended at this event. Will Rusev Day get the belts? I'm going to have to say yes. They wouldn't have set this up. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to dismiss it. I'm not even going to go into that like that, because this is WWE and they know how to, they know how to middle finger things to the max. But I do think that Aiden English and Rusev are going to get the tag team belts. Even though it will kind of be like a stepping stone for the New Day to lose the belts, because they just got them from the Bludgeon Brothers, but Harper is injured, and that's why that transition took place. So, I do think that Rusev Day will get the belts in the consolation prize situation of Rusev not being WWE Champion. Why is that happening a lot as far as the consolation prize for not being WWE Champion? Why? The other tag team championships, the Raw tag team championships, will be decided by the two Shield members or Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. The Revival should be in this match. Period. I think that a triple threat between Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, the Revival, and I'm going to say it, the B team would have been more substantial here. But they're going with Shield members challenging for belts that they don't even need or they don't even deserve at this time. I just don't think that the Shield should get these belts. But this is WWE, and they are feeding the Shield a lot. All Shield members are Grand Slam champions at this time. Two of them just hasn't got the Universal Championship, and that's a yet at this point. So, I don't know. Who am I going to go for? I'm going to go to WWE's little puppet boys. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And Seth Rollins will once again have two belts. So, that's my opinion. And I could be wrong. Drew and Dolph could sneak away with the belts, but or cause a disqualification and keep them, but I'm going with the Shield members. What is annoying about this match is that, number one, this match shouldn't be on the card. Number two, there should be a Hell in a Cell match between Daniel Bryan and The Miz, and guess who's scared to take place in that? Yeah. So, are we supposed to believe that Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella can lose to The Miz and Maurice? They're trying to make us believe that. They're trying to set that up. And no matter how that is set up, that will be unacceptable if that were to happen. So, the only reason why that The Miz won at SummerSlam is because of Maurice. Once again, help, assistance of somehow, some way. Can that happen here? Yeah. Daniel Bryan's next rival could show up here and cost him the match. Andrade and Selena, they're not in any type of match, so they could come down and cause that. Yes, they could. Nakamura is not in attendance as far as having a match, so he could come down and do something with Daniel Bryan, whatever. So, I'm just going to go out on a limb here because of my bias with this situation, and I will pick Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella to win this match. That is the only logical path, but the WWE has a different point of logic and a different point of view. And a different point of common sense, because that would be the common sense way too. But I'm sticking with my pick. So now you're trying to hype up fiery Becky Lynch. Now you're trying to make Becky Lynch mean something. Now you're trying to make it seem like that Becky could do everything one-on-one. She's been messed with. She's been jumped. She's been out of the picture for the last 2 years, and she has addressed that over and over again and not caring anymore as far as what she has to do, even stab a former quote-unquote best friend in the back in order to get this belt, because she should have got it one-on-one at SummerSlam, but they wouldn't allow it. They threw Charlotte up in there to actually boost up her path to 16. So what are they going to do here? Oh yes, they're going to give it to Becky Lynch because Charlotte will just get it right back somehow. But at least Becky Lynch, her title reign this time could actually mean something if they do it right. If they do it right. But that's even if she gets the belt. So, yeah, but I'm still going to go with Becky Lynch to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. It's been far too long, and it could set up for more in the future, like her against Becky against Asuka. Have that match. Have that match in a fiery situation, and yeah, let's do this. What pisses me off about this event is that there are only 2 Hell in a Cell matches at this event. Yet the event is called Hell in a Cell. And this is one of them. Jeff Hardy, fun fact, has never been in a Hell in a Cell match. Yes, he's been cage, ladder, almost any other type of match that he's been in. But he's never been in Hell in a Cell. Are they going to have him swanton off of the damn Hell in a Cell on Randy Orton? Or miss Randy Orton? Or get RKO'd out of it somehow? Are they going to do that? Or is Jeff Hardy going to prevail for his first time ever in Hell in a Cell? I am going to go with Jeff Hardy with this one. Because, again, even with the anything goes thing, Jeff Hardy can come back and just about anything and still look believable doing it. It wouldn't hurt Randy Orton to take a loss here. But if Randy Orton wins, where does he go? Does he go to the WWE Championship? But that could be the same could be said about Jeff Hardy, but yeah, since this is the only Hardy that's on the freaking card, I am going to go with Jeff Hardy to win this Hell in a Cell match, even though I could be wrong. First of all, there's way too much wrong with this match. Number one, it's taking place as Ronda Rousey as champion. And I don't like Ronda Rousey as champion. I just don't. For her to get a championship before someone like Ember Moon or Asuka, yeah, and they're sitting just way down on the totem pole, it sickens me. And now you might have Alexa get it again, depending on the circumstances. I do think that Ronda Rousey is going to retain somehow in some way in order to move on to Evolution. And maybe have her face Charlotte in a one-on-one match. Maybe not defending the belts or merging them, whatever, unified women's champion. I don't think they're going to do that. But, or Becky Lynch. It could be. But I do think that Ronda Rousey is going to retain. But this is WWE, and they like the hot potato titles. I would hate to see that. And I would hate to see Alexa with it again, because again, Alexa, then where does it go? It will just be another freaking boring Miz type reign. I am going to go with Ronda Rousey, even though I don't like Ronda Rousey as champion, so don't get it twisted. But this is WWE, and they have hot potato championships before, but I'm still sticking with Ronda. my opinion, AJ Styles has held this championship for way too long, and he has basically gone through everyone on the roster holding this championship at this time, except for people that should get championship title matches like Shelton Benjamin, but that's not going to ever happen again. So, as far as I know, that's not going to ever happen again. AJ Styles wins, or, you know, he retains, then what? Yeah, then what? Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy, a returning John Cena. Then what? Samoa Joe gets it. Daniel Bryan could be waiting in the wings to challenge Joe for the championship after Daniel Bryan destroys The Miz. And do not have AJ Styles retain against Joe and have The Miz challenge him and get that championship. That would make no sense whatsoever. None. Okay? You're going to have Mr. Phenomenal, the house that AJ Styles built, with Mr. Coward. Please don't freaking do that. And don't insult our intelligence as to say that Joe can't do it, but Miz can. Nakamura couldn't do it, Miz can. Rusev couldn't do it, Miz can. No. Do not freaking insult us with that garbage. So, I am going to go with Samoa Joe being the next WWE Champion. The 51st WWE Champion. If I am wrong here, then that's what I fear. I fear that they're going to have that gizzard challenge Styles. And I do not want that. So, please, I would rather have Samoa Joe get this championship because, again, he's a threat. He could wrestle. He can get it done. He's believable. And he could believably beat AJ Styles by hook or by crook, and everything will still be okay. So, please, I'm picking Samoa Joe, new WWE Champion. Again, that's my pick. So Mick Foley being the special guest referee in the Hell in a Cell match is actually supposed to mean something between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. I don't care about this match whatsoever. Yes, it's a cash-in, even though it literally doesn't have to be. Braun Strowman could have earned this championship match. It doesn't have to be a cash-in whatsoever. So, in my opinion, that really doesn't make any sense. Now, they could do one of two things here. They could have Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre retain, which I don't think they're going to, and then Braun Strowman win the Universal Championship and have that faction going. Or they could have Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins win the Raw Tag Team Championships with Roman Reigns retaining here somehow, and then the Shield running with all the freaking belts. Intercontinental, Tag, Universal. And I think that's the route they're going to go. I don't think that Roman Reigns is going to cough up the Universal Championship to Braun Strowman in this fashion anytime soon. You know damn well, somehow, some way, there's going to be some type of cage opening interference. Or Mick Foley's going to get involved somehow between one or both of these combatants in this match in order to affect the outcome in some way. So, I do think that Roman Reigns is going to retain. They do not want to have Braun Monster as champion. They just don't. No Finn Balor on the card. No Bray Wyatt on the card. No freaking Matt Hardy on the card. I mean, no Revival. You're kidding me. Yeah, the Bar, Anderson and Gallows is out. No Glorious. There's a lot of people that's missing from this card that should actually be on this card. And most of these matches should be Hell in a Cell matches. Again, Charlotte and freaking The Boss did it. They did a Hell in a Cell. So Ronda versus Alexa can't do a Hell in a Cell? Oh, so because it wouldn't be believable. At what case? You're telling me that Charlotte and Becky couldn't do a Hell in a Cell? You're telling me that The Miz couldn't go against Daniel Bryan one-on-one Hell in a Cell and get destroyed? You're telling me that. But those are my predictions for this event. What are your predictions? Do you think my predictions are wrong or full of shit? Please comment below if you're on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes listening to this, thank you for joining along once again. Please, give me your feedback as far as your picks for Hell in a Cell 2018. And how do you think that things are going to go? If titles are going to change hands, which titles do you think? Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.